Hi, it's me, Andrea. Good morning. You might hear that it's very early in the morning. I got up so early this morning. It's fantastic. Love these times, these Saturday mornings. Everyone else is in bed and I'm up already. Yeah, I had my first coffee. Okay, enough chatting here. What I want to show you today is I have I like to have a lot of texture. You know that when you watch my videos, and I want to show you an easy way to get texture on your page and get rid of all your scraps. And I have often this die cuts, or these cutouts left over. Never chuck them out. I keep them, and when my box is full, I have a look at them. What can I do with them? And this time I needed a card, or for a man, and it's always difficult to get the right theme and what to do. So that's what I do here. Okay, I first put all my stuff down with gel medium because it's different material. It's thicker and thinner, so I make sure with the soft gel medium that everything sticks down. And it needs to stuck and without any loose parts, because I want to work on it. You will see it later. That's very important, that everything is really stuck down. What I do here, because all the bits are colorful and have different colors, and I go over with several of the layers of gesso to get rid of them, or have an equal surface. I wanted to stay in the colors green. Green is my favorite color of all, and I think it goes well with a male theme. So using different of my stuff here. This is the golden opens, for example. I use them so little, and I really have to use them up. They're getting dry sometimes, and in this pot, so just to have a background color. Put it on, let it dry a tiny bit, and then I go over with my baby wipe to work out the texture a bit. It's not the last layer. I will go on with even more. And when you do that, you can actually put as many layers on top as you like. And you can stop whenever you want. And that's a good thing with it. It is actually something, yeah, you, you don't have to follow a certain rule or certain steps. So that's what I really like with it. Have a lot of texture and play. So this color, I really like this color from Golden. It's a fluid acrylic, but this particular one is pretty, not opaque. What do you call them? Transparent. That was the word I was looking for. And of course, and I need much darker stuff, and that's what I do here. I put this dark olive on top very generously and let it dry again a tiny bit. Not too dry, but of course it should dry a tiny bit, otherwise you will wipe off everything. And as you can see, these two words, words are cut out. On top Glück, and on the bottom this Wunsch. It wasn't planned actually, but subconsciously I think I've done that, because it will be a birthday card. So I will use this. Normally it's one word, Glückwunsch, but in this case, okay, finished so far. It's not finished, but so far. I wanted to use the whole piece, but then I thought it might look nicer if I cut parts out. And that's what I tried to do here. My first initial thought, was to have this Glück on top, and then, put the Wunsch on with a sticker or something. But I wasn't sure about if I use Glück or Wunsch. And when I saw them cut up, I thought, oh, that looks great, having a three-piece thing. So what I do here, I put again on some of this dark olive to have the edges, you know, that's what I wanted to. I wanted to have all 3 pieces finished as a single piece. And that meant I have to do or to close the edges. Yeah, close, you can say that, so that every single piece is one piece for itself. And let it dry a tiny bit, go over with my baby wipe again, as I did before. And yeah, now I wanted to, yeah, to have it enhanced, you know, the texture. And the best thing to do that is having a glaze in with a dark color. So I have here the black acrylic paint and the glazing medium. I use it 1:1 and mix it well. That's important, mix it well, and then I put it on. The trick here, of course, is to wait long enough that enough will stay in the crevices and creases and valleys when you wipe it off with a baby wipe, but not too dry that you won't get rid of it. So that's something you really have to find out. And of course, the conditions change always. It's the weather. Is it cold? Is it warm? Is it dry? Is it more humid? So it is a bit of yeah, practice. It's a bit of luck involved as well. And I definitely wanted to have the surface completely shown, and the crevices here I wanted to have a lot of black, that I got the contrast. And then I thought to have it in this 3-piece part or thing would look nice. Okay, I cut everything up, so I have to darken the edges again here to give it more depth. But that's my idea, to put it down like that. But first of all, that's my next step. I put a good coat of my gilding wax on top in silver. You know, when you have texture on it, that's a go-to, you know, with the gilding wax on top. I love that so much. And I go over it really generously. I always start very carefully, because you can always put on more, but to get rid of that, it's really difficult. And now I have this leftover grey cardstock where I want to put it on and leave a little frame around it. But of course, I cut it to size, but not thinking really about what to do with it, and I cut off too much, because the gap, as you can see soon, will be too big on the right, on the right top. So what I do, you can see it here, I think I don't like it. It is too wide. I could have changed it, but because of this leftover grey cardstock, I didn't have enough space on the bottom. So that's what I have to do. I have to equalize this gap. That means I get my piece I already chucked out into the bin out again, and I will, yeah, put it in between. It's cut off the other piece, but it doesn't matter. That adds up a bit of interest into it, and I'm quite pleased about that. It looks really nice when it's done. Not yet. I need to have a look if I like it. Yeah, and then I glue first that down, and then this little bit in the middle to close the gap or equalize the gap. You can see it here, and yeah, I'm pretty pleased with how it looks. I wouldn't have done that otherwise, you know, but I really like it. It gives a really nice little touch. So, as you can see, this leftover grey thing was already used, but the edges are still intact and fantastically to use here for my background. But first I put it on, to add even more texture, on some craft foam, and cut that down. It's just for a bit, yeah, dimension, more dimension actually. And I glue it down now to my grey piece here. And as you can see, perfect. No one will see that that's a leftover piece. So when you cut something out, never throw it away. It might be that you can use it as a background cardstock, or here, yeah, one of your layers or mattings. Sorry. Okay, that goes here on white card base, of course. I use A3 cardstock. It's a really, really big card, and it's heavy, I can tell you, but it's not getting sent, definitely not. Okay, what I thought to bring all these words together, you know, we when we say happy birthday, we say herzlichen Glückwunsch zum Geburtstag, for your birthday, actually. Congratulations, it basically means congratulations for your birthday. That's what you say. But herzlichen Glückwunsch would be absolutely enough. And what I use here is some alphabets, or yeah, this letter stickers I have left over, and I gessoed them in white, and I think that's what's the best thing is, leave it in white. So this is the close-up, and as you can see, I added some gears here. I decided that I wanted to stress the masculine part out of this card. So yeah, but you can see it here in the corners. I put them. I will point out on them here. Yeah, that one's. Put a bit of a greenish gilding wax on top. So that's it. You will see already the pictures coming up. I hope you like it and I could inspire you a bit. So thanks a lot for watching, guys. If you have fun and if you like it, please don't forget to leave me a thumbs up and even a comment. That would be fantastic. I wish you a fantastic time and I hope I see you soon with my next video. So bye bye, guys. Bye.